Alright, welcome to Total War Warhammer 2. This was the bit of fun stuff I was trying to talk to you about before Snapchat ate absolutely everything. So, this is a game based in the Warhammer fantasy universe. You don't need to know anything about it. Imagine fantasy, you got it. I decided, because I wanted to, I wanted to play the, play the vampire counts, because what's fun about having a massive, fantasy empire if you can't also just create immortals and shit like that? And this game, sure some of you have heard of it, but even if you haven't, basically it's fighting giant wars, and you usually control massive armies, and they duke it out together, and you can have fun looking at that. But Warhammer throws a little bit of a wrench in the works, because it's a fantasy setting, which means that not only are there fantasy units, there are also heroes. Essentially, like one-man armies, so to say, like this lovely White King here. And here is our one half of our leaders, Isabella von Karstein. And over here we have her husband lingering around, Vlad von Karstein. And we want to become the Emperor and Empress Eternal of the Empire. Human Empire. But, of course, there's a lot of things in our way. So, to accommodate that, we have our massive armies of zombies and skeletons, direwolves, fellbats, all sorts of horrible stuff. And we have our crew of what I wanted to talk to you guys about, of our heroes. Like so, the wizard vampire. Blitz, the death vampire. Myself, a humble necromancer whose main job is support. And I think I recently hired... Did I hire that? Or did it... No, I think there must have been a save error. Or maybe I didn't notice something. Because in a turn, we'll be able to hire Wraiths, which is the... It's a ghost, essentially. And I had the idea... I was talking with Blitz about it a bit, and we were trying to figure out what Sunny could be, because sadly the models are locked. So a White King will almost always look like this, with some minor variation, but there'll never be a White Queen, for example. As much as I would love to. And in the same way, vampires are always ladies, unless they are special lords, like, say, Vlad von Karstein, or... Let's see what we have here. Hamlin Morfen. And I'm presuming we'd just rather have, let the lords have their normal names, whereas our heroes should be customized. So, I don't remember if I told all the details here, but I'm just going to do as quick a summary as I can again. So, you are a wizard, meaning I focused basically all your focus into spells. Like, really just powerful spells. You don't hold up very well in melee combat. You can still dish out the damage, but what you really deal with is just huge spells and smashing things. Blitz, on the other hand, she can basically smash her way through just about anything. Not exactly that she's immortal, she still can take quite a lot of damage, but she can also just ruin things that surround her. Meanwhile, I am just a supporter. I am not as high level as the rest of you, because you were spawned in the beginning, and I'm much later. The entire focus I have on myself is that, on my little necromancer boy here, is to the idea of buffing and healing. Essentially, there's a bunch of skills and such we can find over this thing here, and I am working my way towards this over here to get some greater spells, but more precisely, my focus is on being able to heal very strongly and possibly even buff some people. Also, I can just raise the dead. I can literally just bring in extra zombies if we need it. It's pretty fun. Now, a question I will have to ask here, if this recording goes well, and I'll have to say it directly to you guys, is that you can customize your heroes a bit. You can add like swords and other things, like for example Blitz here. I've given most of the things here to Blitz because, again, Shrieking Blade, extra magic attacks and causes terror and stuff like that. That's pretty useful for her as she charges in. Also, a rare armor. Of course that's very useful for her because she's taking a lot of damage. And further, a Crown of Command, basically meaning that she can't rout for the time that happens. Again, very useful for her. Whereas Zell usually aren't supposed to go into combat like that. You're supposed to stand behind and smash and blow things up. Of course, we have our Knight Empress, Isabella von Karstein. But as I tried to show before, there's all sorts of skills that are on this list here, like Zell got here. And there is the option. Mainly there's the difference in personal, like combat focuses and help with that, and then there is map focuses. I have not really focused this up in any sort of map skills yet, just because, as awesome as they are, I think we can have somebody else do that. I want us to be murder machines. There is, however, an option for Cell and Blitz that I have not yet considered. Well, I have considered it, but it's just been going back and forth and I can't set aside. So the two of you, if you ever say anything, I'll do it when I can. You can get horses. You can get basically a botted nightmare, or if you get a Hellsteed can fly, as far as I know. At least that's what I've been told. So, if you look over on the left, it looks like you'll get like far less strength and everything, but apparently I've been told on online that that's just the original stats, so it'll just change back again once you get it. So, no concern for stats. This is a personal choice, because after a while, I couldn't pick anything. So, alright. You know what? Let's show a little bit more about what's going on here. We need to get Isabella back into a certain area for her to complete a quest, because she's on the search for a certain chalice. An item that might help us become even stronger. Which is mainly the goal, after all. We must become stronger so that we can destroy the Empire and rebirth it. Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like we'll have a chance to prove ourselves. I have technically fought this battle before, but again, there must be some... Again, I must have saved things incorrectly. Anyhow, that's good as time as any to show how battling works. The issue here we're gonna have to get up against is that the enemy have a lot of ranged attack, lots of ranged capabilities, and we have none. And that is not a problem of my building the army, even though you can see there's like a lot of skeletons, a lot of zombies. Undead just doesn't have any like effective ranged or artillery units. Only way you can get those is by a specific sort of evocation of a certain vampire lord, and even then it is at most muskets we can get. And muskets are cool, but the thing is, if we can just drown the opponent in enough bodies, of which I can summon more of, and we already have a ton of, then muskets aren't really that useful. And one thing muskets are really good at is killing a lot, and thus causing a lot of damage, and thus making the enemy want to flee. But the thing is, we don't really flee like our heroes can. We can end up panicking and thinking, no, this is a bad idea. Everything else, they can't become frightened. They can't end up routing. They'll just keep on fighting until they get completely ruined. What can happen is that if they take enough damage, basically the magic that makes them stand around is gonna be... It's gonna what's it called? It's gonna crumble. Alright, let's see here. Let us gather together all the zombies.
It is time.
And I'll add them with me and Blitz.
Necromancer.
And I basically have this idea of us in the middle, the zombies on the outside. Excuse me. Also, I feel like there was a button that I'm not remembering here. Ah, goddammit. Well, I'll have to figure that out later. See here. So, I'm essentially, at least in my idea here, I'm separating the, wait, you say the important and powerful melee units, like these gentlemen over here, together with Cell and Isabella von Karstein, our Empress Eternal. Because the thing is, when we charge, Blitz and I, with this massive horde of zombies, we can basically charge straight into the muskets and the artillery fire, and it won't really matter. Because these guys, their entire job is to just literally get to tank bullets. Like, they can damage, they can definitely do some damage, but their entire job, in my experience here, is that they have to be the ones to just take whatever is thrown at them. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of bats and Werkheists, basically like evil bigger bats. These are pretty strong, and their job is to go behind enemy lines and fuck their shit up. So, let's see how well this works. So, just gonna advance with this here. You know, we're gonna set these and them to advance here. See, as you can see, they immediately have some very good situation in the fact that they can just bombard us, and that is not good. You can see already they're bombarding our stronger units over there. It's not ideal, but oh, it's not our strong units. Thankfully, they are bombarding the right ones. They are bombarding our zombies, which is exactly what we want out of this. Because we, ideally, want this stuff, they want to just charge ahead and smash. Making sure to just get them messed up. So see here, whilst our unit charges forth, and especially as you can see, Blitz is taking a pounding here. But that's again where she can heal herself, and I can also heal her.
Vampire!
Yeah.
All before us will perish.
And now you can see the situation here where we have Blitz along with some bats just going ham on everything in here. Let's see here, where am I in this situation here? I don't really have much. Yes, here I am. Not really doing too great, but I feel like we need additional friends. So here we go.
Yes!
As you can see here, our zombies are just doing a fantastic job on this end here. It's just meanwhile, just the zombies I've just summoned over here are just gonna do their thing.
Surpass Nagash! We are immortal!
Oh dear.
Now!
I am getting my ass beat. I am not into this. I am not exactly a melee fighter. I am actually exactly not that.
vampire. Agreed.
Well, let's see here. Can we... What can we do here? Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Am I getting fucked up? I'm getting pretty fucked up. Okay, let's just see here if I can do something quickly. This isn't done as great as I would like it to, but... Wait, did I just... I think I just got knocked out. Gosh darn it. Yeah, me trying to be fancy is the doom of us all. I could have done this so much better. Alright, where are you? There you go. Okay. See here. So, tell these Imperial dogs where they can put their shit.
We are the new order. I thirst. Bleed them. What?
I really have not done as greatly as I could have done. Oh my god.
At once.
I'm really disappointing you guys here. Okay, stand still. Damn it! Yeah, that really isn't as great as it could have been.
The Von Carsteins march. Death to the living.
Yeah, I'm really not showing you off how awesome we are. I'm really ruining this. If
Crush the breed.
I might have to actually just redo this entirely, but hey, if worst comes to worst, I'm gonna be able to redo it. It's just that I thought that I could do it cooler than I did. Oh, not the Vergeists! We had such a good run. Things went so good.
Isabella von Carstein.
I almost did it right. Yeah, I know there's a lot of things I did wrong in this one year. God. Just kill them. I think they're finally fleeing. Yeah, yeah, this was not good. This was not ideal. This was not ideal. And if I fully die, then I am upset. Because I really messed this up. Oh my goodness, that could have gone a billion times better. Like, incredibly much better. Like, my goodness. At least we showed that Cell could blow up a lot of things. Oh my goodness. Come the fuck on. What the hell was I doing? Yeah, they wrecked our stuff. I am not happy with this. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if it ends up with me dead, because then I'll probably just reload, because this was just supposed to be showing off some stuff. I'd fought this battle before, just won over with like an overly exaggerated margin, where like we barely had any sort of issues. But God, I am not on the top of my game today. Yep. I think I may have died? Yep. Gone the Necromancer is. Well, bollocks. Right. Well, I wanted to show off how awesome we are, and I showed that we really, Right. I think I will just slink off in shame and edit this so that all my shame can be known forever on the internet. That is... Oh, boy. That hurt. That hurt. So, a little bit of an after thought on the video I made there. Apparently, I noticed a few issues that I had there. I tried, a couple of days ago to record one where it went a lot better. But apparently there has been a major update to the game recently, which is also why I didn't get the save to correctly work, like at the point that I thought I was. You could hear in the beginning that I had that sort of confusion there. So we would probably have to start. I would probably have to start over. And in that case, I'm thinking maybe I should just also get a few more of the DLCs that fit for the faction. But it's not extremely important. I'm just thinking then, if you girls want to see more of this, just for the fun of it, and I'll try to heavily edit down so there isn't a lot of micromanaging, because I do a lot of empire managing as well. That's one of my favorite bits, but I'm thinking you just want the action. So, let me know if you have any thoughts, and if you do like this, and you do want more of this, even just a tiny bit of it, this is just for fun during quarantine, then you can say exactly what you want to up in. Like, Cell, if you like being a wizard, and if Blitz, you like being a warrior, and Sunny, I need to be sure if you really want to be a banshee, or do you also want to be a vampire, or you could be also a necromancer, though it would look like a dude. And there is also the White King, after all. There's all these options here. Oh, and yeah, that question I had of, would you like to ride horses? It's different, so hope you all had fun. This is also, yeah, the art there, because I remembered it, and it's cute, and I like it. See you girls, and stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.